Zone two training is going to be the key in building your aerobic capacity. For too long, we spend too much time with our heart rate too high that it makes it really hard to recover, adapt, grow, build, all of the things. Zone two training is 60 to 70% of your max heart rate. So, what you do is you would do 220 minus your age is your max heart rate. Take that number times zero point 0.6, then take that number again times zero point 0.7, and then that will be your range of 60 to 70% of your max heart rate. Don't worry, there's also a guide in the same day it'll be sent to you, that is a zone two training guide, and it will walk you through how to do this. Um, and ultimately, 80% of your training should sit in zone two. There will be intentional sprint and interval days. And of course, when we're riding with friends or whatever that looks like, we usually often go faster when we're riding with other people. And that's kind of like a built-in natural way to hit interval stuff. But outside of that, a hard truth is that a lot of times zone two training might be solo training. When I first started Zone 2 training, I have the background from running with it. I grew up doing like the Spartan races after college. Um, and not grew up, I guess I would have already been like in my 20s, early 20s. But, anyways, that's how I got really familiar with Zone 2 training. I worked with several different running coaches. But when I moved to Colorado 6 years ago and took up mountain biking, um, I'm naturally really strong. I've been lifting for about 15 years. I could push forward through strength, but my aerobic capacity on the bike wasn't great. Um, Even though I was like doing long rides, I was just struggling. And so I started zone two training on my bike, and I had to go so slow that I was about to fall over on my bike. So zone two training can be super humbling. And maybe even you're a runner and you're used to like 7, 8 minute mile paces. And you like running that fast. And then I tell you to do zone two and you're down to like 10, 11 minute mile paces. That's okay. The adaptation is quick and it happens. Over time, it's like it feels slow at first, it's frustrating, it's humbling, but the more that you do it, the adaptation is there and it works. I promise you that. So again, I just wanted to kind of like briefly touch base on it. So if you ever refer back in the course of the materials of like, oh, where is the zone two training info? The video is right here. But then this is the week where you can find that free resource. For zone two training and like how to find your 60 to 70% of your max heart rate, how it works, how to incorporate sprint and interval training within zone two, all of the things. But if you want to do this long term and you want to stay injury free and you want to feel good training for your endurance activities, zone two is going to be the bread and butter of it, hands down. So again, hopefully this was helpful. Click on the guide. Let me know what you think, what questions you have, and if you need help figuring out your zone two range, I'd be more than happy to walk you through it.